let's get good. This is Endless Space 2 Awakening, and we are playing as the Fireborn Guardians of the Galaxy, the Unfallen. I am reading you guys' comments. I'm sorry I haven't gotten a chance to reply to them all yet. I will be doing that later today, but I do want to say I didn't even notice. Thank you guys for catching, because I was just so excited about Sleeper Purge. Look at that. Herolium is just empty now. We do have a Calgaros population here. We've got an Unfallen population growing here. I'm not sure why a Calgaros was the first pop that we got, but that makes me hopeful that we won't actually lose population from our empire by doing the purge. I could be wrong there, though. So essentially what happened was when we did the sleeper cull, we actually lost a whole bunch of population in some of our systems. Now, it doesn't look like it hit any of our core systems here, which is nice because it means that we kept a lot of our population types. Yeah, I think we still have a good majority of our population types, which is my biggest concern here. Okay, so yeah, we got purged a little bit. We lost some pop, but at the same time, we still kept a large variety of population, which is the key there. Herolium just got emptied, though. That's crazy. So what we definitely want to do here is put a defensive program on Herolium. And I'll probably go with Encrypt here, and I'll also go to Herolium and run Sleeper Reintegration. Now, the reason for this is because where Sleeper Purge eliminates all sleepers on the system, Sleeper Reintegration reverses one sleeper every 3 turns. So if they keep hacking here and putting more sleepers in, hopefully by slowing their hack down, we can basically reconvert that sleeper every time they put one there, and it'll defeat the purpose of them putting sleepers there. ESO is currently being invaded by a scout ship. Very wise there. Extremely wise. ESO is entirely Unfallen population, so we can sleeper cull here without too much of a concern. Let's do it. We didn't actually lose any pop there. I wonder if we'll lose them at the end of the turn, maybe? Or if there just weren't any sleepers there. That's also entirely possible here. We do have Sisters of Mercy here that we don't potentially want to risk. And Vaulters. Not sure how much we have of both of those pops, but that's something to look at, because if we only have one, we don't want to risk it. We still have Vaulters. You know what really, really gets me, though, is I'm not sure which pops we lost when we did that, and that's what concerns me the most. That is the one thing that concerns me the most, is I don't know which population types we actually completely removed when we did all those sleeper culls. I do still see Hisho. I do still see Sheridan. I still see Vaulters. We still have a good variety of miners here. I'm not sure if we actually completely removed a population type or not. And I also saw you guys' comments about the behemoths and about how the terraforming behemoth works, and that they can only essentially terraform planets that are not yet colonized. That makes a little more sense. The tooltip could be clearer on that. I'm not gonna lie, that would probably help a lot. But in this case, we've just converted it to an economic behemoth here for Pardalis anyway, so it's all good. Justicar Giant Parcha, have you been leveled? You have already. Lovely. We can go ahead and close that. And now we have construction to continue in many, many systems. We have siege ships building in Pardalis to help speed up taking that system up there. We also have a Great Club out here in Sylphi. That should be the final Great Club that we need to complete this fleet that's up here in ALTAIR. And that's exactly where we're going to send it. It's going to take 3 turns for it to get up there. That's okay. We've also already begun work on our next Great Club fleet, which should be 5 Great Clubs, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and put a few more of those in queue. Let's see, where are you? Right there. 4 of them will do it. That'll give us a full fleet. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as soon as we finish off the UE here in ALTAIR, we're going after the UC. I have had enough. I have had enough. I know they have a massive fleet stack here. It's got massive damage. They have ridiculously strong fleets here. There's a 32,000 combat power fleet here that is full of carriers that's just waiting. But I'm curious how big our Great Club fleet is. Okay, I'm not concerned. I am not concerned in the least. I could not be less concerned if I tried. Our Great Club fleet will just roll through the UC. We will clear them out in like a turn, at least as far as their ships go. The main thing is they do have an obliterator, so we have to be mindful of that, and we are going to have to break our alliance, which will leave us kind of out in the wind a little bit. But, you know, maybe if we wipe out the UC, we can really with the Hisho. I actually do like the Hisho. The Hisho are the allies that we didn't want, but we've come to appreciate. They've been really, really great allies. I actually like them a lot now. Oh yeah. They're defending that planet destroyer. You know what we should do? Speaking of, we should probably go and send... Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We should have a pirate fleet coming out somewhere. Like, I know we're building them kind of everywhere, so the next time we get a full pirate fleet, I think we're gonna send them over to help our allies, the Hisho. So like this one. This one right here would do fine. So these pirate support 2... What is your actual build? You have additional flotilla crew destruction, and you have lasers. Okay, and then is it the assaults that are carrying all the boarding pods? It is. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 assaults and 3 supports here. Oh, there's the stuck to the tooltip bug. Okay, fix that. That's so weird. I didn't used to get that either, so I don't know what changes got made that make that more prevalent, but it is more prevalent now, I feel like. Okay. So we have 18 there for that fleet. We've also got this pirate fleet that's just hanging out up here. Sure, shoot at that ring ship. Go ahead and bring that thing home. We're going to go for minus 50% damage on weapon modules here because we do want to bring the ship home. We're not going to watch this one because it's just 1v like 10. Decisive victory. We didn't kill it. It ran away. We can shoot a civilian ship here to get a little bit more dust. Lovely. Sieging is going slowly there, but that's okay. We're not really committing extra resources for that siege, so it's not a big deal. And we come over here, we've got a couple more pirate assaults coming out. 4 to be exact, so there's 4 pirate assaults there. And then we also have all of these guys. Bring them down here and try to merge those 2 fleets up, and then we'll potentially bring them down to help our allies, the Hisho. There we go. Nice, 30 CP, just perfect 30. Let's go ahead and go, we're just gonna go Dust and Science here, because this thing's gonna retreat anyway, or it's gonna fight. We're gonna kill it either way, it has no health. Yeah, it's dead. We'll take a little extra Dust and Science there, and then for this fleet with very bad movement, how do they only have 6 movement? That's crazy. Did we just, like, not build engines on them at all? They're 1-engine fleets. Are they really? They're 1-engine fleets. They absolutely require a hero to be able to move. So we should probably send Luna Barxis here, I think. Although I believe Suya Saltcliffe is actually better at moving troops. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Luna Barxis does not have a movement ability in this tree, whereas Suya Saltcliffe does. That's the racial tree, I believe? Yeah. Suya Saltcliffe has this nice +6 Celestial Mechanics. So what we'll do is we'll actually assign Suya Saltcliffe to this fleet, so that we can move them around a little bit faster, and we'll probably take Luna Barxis and assign him to this fleet if we can, which we can because he has high enough skills. Awesome. So he'll repair that fleet faster, which is actually very useful. And then Suya will give this fleet a lot more movement, and we're going to come help out our allies, the Hisho, here on ARCTURUS. We will actually make it there this turn. Not next turn, not a couple turns from now. This turn, we are here. We are defending our allies, the Hisho. You guys wanted us to do this, and I agree with you. The Hisho have been awesome allies. We will go help them. These guys are gonna burn, though. I'm so tired of their crap already. Like, legitimately just tired of it. And here is our other Econ Behemoth. This was the one that we were using to harvest anomalies, and we're gonna be able to bounce that back soon. I think we'll switch it over to where it's just generating strategics now. I don't know that we really need these basic node analyzers anymore, or at least 2 of them. We might switch them over to just 1. Okay. Vine ships here are just hanging out. I believe now that we have this fleet here, we can bring the Vine ships over and it shouldn't be a problem. However, I'm concerned that they may actually bring them in as reinforcements. I guess we'll find out. I don't think that there'll be any issue here. I think we can just go ahead and entwine this and we'll be fine. Siege ships continue to do their work here. Vine ships are over here doing nothing. We could potentially send them to entwine something else. The question is, where would we send them? Because there's pirates here. Yeah, that seems like a dangerous venture to try to do that. We're obviously not going to be able to entwine Spica here. Can we entwine Omdor? We cannot. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Man, pacifically converting these neighboring systems to Leo and then taking Leo becomes more and more attractive every episode. Ooh, that is Haro. This is a unique planet. This planet cannot be reconstructed. Is that the Academy? That is the Academy, so we could pacifically convert the Academy here if we wanted to. And I may actually consider that. What are the planets here like? So we've got a jungle, a savanna, got some resource deposits here that aren't terrible, but how much of that resource? 3 is pretty good. we could get those as well. What does our expansion limit look like? We're still over by 2 on our expansion limit. That is something that we can fix by building out our empires, or our empire improvements. So what we're going to do now is take a look at the tier 3 empire improvement stuff that we did manage to obtain, which is endless foundries we have a good quantity of. So we're going to go ahead and do endless foundries for this. We do have a source of dust water now. We don't have a high income of dust water yet, but we do have a source of it. So we could do dust water, and that would keep the resource cost pretty low. We could also look at doing Gigalatus, or just some more Voidstone here. How much Voidstone income do we have? We only have 9 Voidstone income, so that would be every 6 turns we could do one of those improvements, which is nuts. Now, if we do Gigalatus here, we have like 20, so we could do one every 3 turns, and I think that's actually reasonable. The one thing I'm concerned about there is our dust water, so before we commit to that, I want to see the source of our dust water real quick. Who has it? Who has the dust water? Is it... So it's none of those. Oh, it's here on Nair. Okay, so the dust water is here on Nair. We do not have the improvement that we want there, which is self-mining NPO, so we're going to go ahead and add that real quick. And then let's see if we can increase that any other way while we're here. Does not seem like we haven't built the other increasers for resources, so that's probably not going to go up too much. Do they have a governor? They do not. So we could increase that probably by bringing this guy over. He is currently a senator on what system? What system is he on? Libra. Okay. So he's on Libra, which is over here. Libra does have some nice resources. We are getting a decent income on those resources. That's actually where our Gigalatus is coming from. I wonder if there's a hero we can pick up from the market that might be able to help boost some things. Let's go ahead and do a check. Aesir Agagado. You, sir, do not have a resource booster, I assume. That would be really nice, but I don't think you do. Okay, yeah, he's not going to be able to boost our resources for us too much here, which is not exactly what we're looking for. Is there a Overseer, perchance, that could do it? Oh, I think that the... Yes, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell some stuff to pick up Pharella here. What we'll probably sell is some of our excess titanium, because we do have a reasonable excess of that. Let's go for like 64 titanium to sell. Alright, so that puts us at 23k. We're still just shy. Is there something else that we can kind of dump, sell? Like, we're not using Dark Glitter. Dark Glitter is one of the least used resources I find as far as luxuries go. We are going to have to sell a copious amount of it to get the dust that we need to be able to purchase him, but I think in the end it'll be worth it. Wow, we literally can't sell enough Dark Glitter to get there. Okay. So, that's a problem. Can we maybe sell... We do have a ton of Quadronix. We could sell a little bit of that. We don't need to sell a lot. Well, we are going to have to sell a considerable amount. Why is Quadronix worth so little and titanium sold so well? That's crazy. Okay. 224, 206, 90, 747 on Orichalcix. So we could maybe sell a couple Orichalcix here. I think that's fine. I think doing that is fine, especially when it means that in the long run we're going to be able to develop systems faster. We do need to sell a little bit more than that, I guess. There we go. Okay, Pharella is purchased. We're going to put him on Nair. My dear Pharella. Go. Go, my friend, go. So self-mining MPO will be built there very soon. We could also put a trade company HQ here, but I wonder if we already have trade going through this system. And if we do... Looks like we do, then it may actually be more beneficial to go ahead and just increase the trade company that is running through the system, but we can build solar security to increase the trade output. While we're at it, we can also build the level 2 modernization, which will help with that too. It does seem to boost trade output as well. Okay, so while we're doing this, let's go ahead and check out our trade company here. Now, if we boost luxury resources, do we get extra dust water? We do. It's not a large amount. It's really not. But we can do that, and we'll probably look to do that next turn. We are producing a lot more dust, although we are still losing 787 dust from random expenditures, which is super annoying. The sleeper coal did not actually kill every sleeper in the Empire, it seems. You already killed sleepers this turn. Okay, so we could do it here on Nair. Risk there is significant, though. I I think what we'll do is we'll keep running the thing that converts them back, and we'll try to hope that our hacks are actually able to do their work. Another thing I think that we can do here that might help is if our stealth detection level is not capped out, we need to do that. We're going to cap that out so that we can find sanctuaries, which should help us at least narrow down where we need to sleeper coal. And then this gentleman right here is going to be making food and happiness, as well as more food, because food is production, and some more resource deposits. Okay, thanks. So with that underway, I think we can safely go for this final improvement being this. Dust water. So at 4 per turn, dust water basically is usable every 6 turns. I'd like it to be more than that. I'd like us to be able to do that faster, but I don't know if that's gonna be an option. However, that is essentially allowing us to increase our system cap 1 every 6 turns, which is pretty reasonable. Oh, I just wish we could generate more. I wish we could generate more of that resource. I'm sure we can find a way, right? There's gotta be another way to get more out of that. I mean, we'll be able to boost our trade company a little bit. That might take us up to the actual 20, which isn't too bad. Or not up to 20, but up to 5. I'd like to get it up to 10. I'd really, really like to get it up to 10, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. Maybe we'll just have to find a way to buy it off of the market more consistently, because that seems more likely. Yeah, we're fine. We'll do this. Okay, so now we can go ahead and look at focusing on system improvements on any of our systems that are really unimproved, like Nair's going to 2 now. Let's take our capital up to 4. If we can, we should have the resources for that. We don't. We're shy on the dust water. Of course we're shy on the dust water. Can we buy dust water off the marketplace? And if we can, what is the running rate? We can get a little bit of it. It's going to cost more than we can spend right now, so we're probably just going to have to wait. That's okay. We'll be able to expand our system limit relatively soon, and once we do, we can pretty easily begin to take Ingress and then Leo without any repercussions whatsoever. We could try taking them right now. I'm just not sure that there wouldn't be repercussions for that. Do we really not have any other nodes to scan on our systems? We do not. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. So all those things aside, let us figure out what our next plan is. Is that just an empty, or not an empty, but a smaller pirate fleet waiting? It is indeed just a smaller pirate fleet hanging out here. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I thought we... Okay. I don't know where this fleet came from. Did we just have them sitting there? If that's the case, that's fine. Whoa. You guys see that, right? Those look like identical pirate fleets. I don't know, maybe we just built a ton of pirate fleets, or maybe that's a visual bug? No, it doesn't seem like it. I must have just built a ton of pirate fleets and not realized it. That's okay. We're just gonna send them all up here to Menace. See, we just sent those guys over. Alright, that seems okay. Whatever, we're gonna end our turn here. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not gonna complain about having additional fleets that I didn't realize I had. Alright. Some hacks are available here. Really, really don't like them right now. I wish we could hack our own system so that we could purge sleepers that way, but that doesn't really seem to be the way that that system is designed to work. So instead, what we're going to do here is probably send another hack from Nihal to... Well, it doesn't make sense to go to ALTAIR, actually. We could go from our back door here to the Academy, and that would allow us to kind of cherry-pick our next hero. That's something to consider. We could also go from ISO here to... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Let's do this. Yeah, ISO to Jaya is an option. We can also go ISO to Owentho. Just get some hacks running towards the Sofa and see what we can uncover. Seems good. End our turn. Coffee. Coffee will help me realize when I have 3 fleets instead of 1 stacked on a system. Menace has been successfully hacked. So if we jam commands, then it makes them use an unfavorable ground tactic, and we could potentially invade them faster. I think that's actually a really good option for us here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. So now they are forced to use unfavorable ground tactics. We do have a considerable amount of manpower there. The Hisho population boost has ended. We do want to continue that. Let's go ahead and boost everything that's not really capped out at 20 yet. We will need some more. I believe that's Transvine, but I can't say for sure. Hey, population boost, we already dealt with that. We already dealt with that. We get the Spear of Isyander. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Lovely. So we're gonna close that. Game, why did you just suddenly decide to hit me with all the notifications?
One who has been tricked.
Okay, well, we'll bureaucratic imbroglio you guys too in a second. That was Eden incense that we need to boost that pop. So we'll just buy some of that. Like, we don't even need to be choosy about how much of this we buy at this point. We'll just buy 50 for now, that's fine. 50 should be plenty to go ahead and boost that population again. It is. Lovely. Bureaucratic imbroglio here with the Cravers. We shall see your bureaucratic imbroglio and match you with a bureaucratic imbroglio of our own. How does that feel, buddy? Okay. Battle at ARCTURUS. This is a great opportunity for us to capture some of their ships, and we are going to watch this one for sure. We're going to go minus 50% damage on weapon modules. Let's do it. For this one, what I want to do is I want to hit space and watch the manpower on their ships and see if we can actually see it decreasing throughout the combat. Oh, this is going to be interesting. They do have they're using the crit rate tactic here. I'm not going to have us skip to the battle. I'm not even going to turn the speed up on this one. I just kind of want to watch this one. We will turn the UI back on, actually, because for this one, it's going to be important for us to see what their manpower on their ship looks like. Look at those pirate assault and support ships. Go, guys, go! So this is one of those ships that we really want to capture. They do have a reduced manpower on this ship already, so if we're able to sort of zoom in on this, yeah, they're already starting at lower manpower. So when we see boarding pods hitting this ship, that's when it's good times. Oh, look at that. They're getting manpower minus really badly. There's 4 boarding pods right there. Oh man, one more boarding pod volley and that ship is ours. We will be taking home one of their carriers if another boarding pod hits them, basically. Come on, guys. Boarding pods out. There they come. There they come. Look at that. Oh, go, little guys. Go. Go, 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 go. Yes. 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 Look at that. That's awesome. We just captured one of their carriers. I'm so excited. How's this guy doing? He's got some manpower left. How are you guys doing? Little guys, you got manpower? Oh wow, look at that flurry of swarm missiles there. Manpower just popping off of all of these ships right here. This is crazy. Did we actually manage to board both of their carriers? I think we boarded both of their carriers here, guys. I think we boarded both carriers. We're doing significant damage to these other ships. Now we're seeing some manpower fall off. Come on, guys. Keep the manpower drain going. Oh, I think we just lost a pirate support, though. We did lose a pirate support, but there are more boarding... And we got another ship. Oh, guys. Guys, 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 guys. Check this out. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're ready for this after-battle report. Yeah. Have you seen our 2 new carriers? These beautiful Vaulter carriers, and we got a longship out of that and we destroyed the rest. And all we lost for that was 1 pirate support. I think it's a fair trade. I'll trade 1 pirate support for 2 carriers and another support. Power of the Academy has reached level 10. Heroes will start at this level when recruited. That is incredible. Say hello to our new friends, and the best part is we haven't attacked yet, and there is a carrier right here with a planet destroyer that we can potentially capture. I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited. I am very, very excited right now. Let's go. Let's get us a planet-destroying carrier. Oh, this is... Oh, no, I choose the wrong tactic. I choose the wrong tactic. God, come on. I got too excited. Oh, we just decisive victory because they retreated. Why did they retreat? Okay, well, we killed it. I thought we were going to capture it, but we killed it. That's still fine. It's not as cool, but it's fine. Let's go for this one, which will allow us to reassign Sea Saltcliffe a little bit faster. We have helped our allies out. We've basically saved them. What's up, Hisho? High five. Y'all are happy now, I bet. We did good by our allies, guys. We did good by our allies. I feel really good about that. We also have the Academy fleet now to go with. It is on our home system, which is basically the most useless place for it to spawn in. Do they have tier 2 stealth detection, though? Because that could be really nice. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go ahead and launch one of those there, and then I think what we'll do is we'll bring them up here to ESO. We're gonna bring them up to this warfront up here. Speaking of which, we forced a negative military tactic here. We do have a massive manpower advantage. We should just go. Go in, guys. Blitz them. Blitz them, and let's take this. Oh, look at those beautiful tanks. They have, like, nothing. They've got a couple of aircrafts here. A couple aircrafts, couple tanks, and some foot soldiers. Come on, guys. Do it. We have trees and tanks. You have nothing on us. Look at those little Sophon ground troops, though. That's kind of cute, honestly. Oh, wow. We just wrecked them. They have, like, very little left now. Oh, they actually got a bombing run in there. I thought those guys were gone, but I guess not. Minor victory. They have basically nothing left, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll finish that next turn. We did, unfortunately, destroy a couple of improvements. That's not a good thing. We'd rather not do that, but it is what it is. We should have them this turn anyway. ALTAIR is in a similar situation. This should be decisive victory here. I like how before it even zoomed to this, it said decide ALTAIR's fate. So we know the outcome of this fight, but we can still enjoy it. We can still enjoy our trees rolling over their tanks and their peoples. Bye-bye, Yui. It was not nice knowing you. You were not good not good allies. You were not good neighbors. We even tried to be nice to you, but you're not people that are easy to be nice to because you're mean to the people who are trying to be nice to you. So basically, bye-bye. Oh yeah, decisive victory. We got it. We can choose the fate of the system. Haha. All right, decisive victory. We are going to obviously occupy this system. Ooh, look at that population mix. Takanan, Diuvians, Yusho, Calgaros, Sheridan, and a Guardian. One Guardian. Alright, occupy that system. ALTAIR has been captured. We're probably going to see a massive hit on happiness in ALTAIR, but I can't say for sure that that is the case. Yeah, they're going to be mutinous for a while here. Not a whole lot we can do about that, except for maybe build some happiness stuff. But building happiness stuff is not going to be our #1 priority. Obviously, we want all our production stuff first. This is lovely. We'll build a trade company here as well. So now we have captured ALTAIR, and I don't believe that there's any vestige of the United Empire even left. It's losing population. This is pirate territory. They will be gone in 28 turns. Colonizing the system will immediately turn it into a colony. Colonized planet, surviving population and improvements will remain. How many turns do we have for this? 28? Let's get that loose vine fleet that we had up here, and let's take them straight here. Come on, guys, get to IMEX. It's gonna take them 5 turns to get there. That's perfectly fine. The Hisho boost has already been restarted. Pi has gained a level. What up, Pi? How you doing, bud? Let's see. Not a whole lot left for him as a governor, to be honest. I mean, we could potentially... Yeah, I mean, this one right here, Optimal Operations Expert, is probably going to be the most ideal. Although he does have a food skill here, which is actually going to give us more production in Sylphy. So we'll go for that. And then... population has grown all over the place, which is common for our empire. Adaptive taxation systems is done on Herolium. Terraforming to forest has begun. And we've entwined ARCTURUS. Heh. Okay, so now we have vines here. We actually do have our fleet that we could send over here to Yabella if we wanted to entwine Yabella. What is our actual empire happiness? It's 99% devoted here. We do have another system now that we need to keep in mind before we basically jump straight into doing something crazy. We could move a hero over there. That's actually not a bad idea. The question is, which hero do we want to move and which system will suffer the least from doing it? What are you doing, Basrixo's friend? You are increasing the resources of Herolium. We really don't want to move a hero off of Herolium anyway, now that I think about it. How about you, bud? What are you doing? You're increasing resources as well. Okay. So everybody is increasing resources where they're at. The question is, whose resources can we afford to lose? Actually, Daro St. Tage is probably... And she's not increasing resources, but I don't think that she'll boost happiness that much either. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she has anything going for her in the happiness department. She is working towards the Joy Initiative, but she is not quite there yet, so moving her really won't do a whole lot. Hey, look at Pi. This is not Pi. That's why this guy is on the system he's on. Okay, so... How about you? Baramoxa, you're also increasing resources. So we really don't have a hero that we want to send over there right now, but we do have 28k, and there are heroes on the market. So let's go see what we can find on the market that could potentially help with that. Aesir Degato or Agato or whatever his name was could potentially be useful. The catch to that, though, is that we really don't want to put anything in here with him because we want Joy Initiative, so it'd be better here to pick up an Overseer like Eji or Eli Leandri. I read that wrong. I was like Eji Leandri. Anyway, this guy will be just fine for us to pick up. How much does he cost? 33k, so he's a little bit outside our wheelhouse right now. What can we potentially do to get there, though? That's a better question. So we sell 45 of these, we get 7k, that'll definitely put us there. Let's maybe go down to 40. Alright, that works. Yeah, that's more than enough to pick this guy up. We're gonna buy him. We will set him down on ALTAIR. Yes. Where are you at, little bud? You're going there, and then we'll go to his skills. He has 6 points, which is more than enough to get what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, it's just enough to get what we need, which is some extra happiness there. Doesn't really help pull them out of mutinous yet. That's okay. Ownership is a bit of a problem there, but that's perfectly fine. Alright. Hero's been recruited. I mean, either way, we do have another hero on another system, so that's a win in and of itself. How is our dust income looking like? 903 from nothing important. I really, really don't like them. That's all I'm gonna say. I really, really do not like them. We are immune to influence conversion, which is funny because the Sophons are reaching out now and they have the influence range to actually convert us if we were not the Unfallen. Haha. Okay, that's going to be it for this one, folks. I know we didn't make a ton of turn progress here, but we had a lot of things to manage, and whether we made a ton of turn progress or not, we did eliminate the last UE system that we know of, and we helped save our Hisho allies, and we're basically going to capture Menace next turn. So until next time, folks, I guess, don't be the UE. Don't be the UE, and don't be the UC. Don't be a backstabber that people wanted to be friends with, because that's gonna lead to some really bad things, like this system burning. The one thing that is really nice about when we take them out is we get to keep their crescents, and their crescents are actually really profitable, so I'm okay with that. I am happy that we get to keep the crescents. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!